It's definitely a huge opportunity, and I appreciate it. When he first came to me, I was really shocked, but at the same time, it was like, this is kind of cool. Like, I was only a junior at the time. I'm still kind of in between, but for somebody that's been dealing in research and wants me to come join their project, that was pretty big.
My name is David Hancock. I teach in Allied Health Sciences. I also coach both golf teams here on campus. Mainly my work is in sports science, and in particular sports psychology, talent development, and expertise in sport. And I think one of my main research interests is relative age effects, which is how your birth date impacts performance. Right now I'm working with Aubrey Sherman. She's a junior in the health sciences program, and I spoke with her in the spring about doing this project because she has ideas of going to graduate school. So her task right now is transcribing interviews that I conducted with parents and coaches and athletes that look at the relative age effect. In sport, we often set cutoff dates where children in the same year will compete against each other. And it makes sense. You don't want a 5-year-old competing against an 8-year-old. But what happens is you get some athletes in that case who are born earlier in the selection year that are up to 11 months older than those born later in the selection year. And of course, when you're 5 years old, that 11-month difference in age can be a huge physical advantage. Is this effect something that is truly physical like we think it is, that it's just they're more mature, they're better athletes? Or is it something that coaches are looking at these players and thinking, hey, that player looks bigger, that player looks stronger, I can coach the rest, and they're selecting them when it's not really the most talented player? Number one, I'm looking for more answers on the topic. I want to find out more about how coaches make those selections. I want to find out more about why parents might withhold their relatively younger children from sport, which is a pattern that we see at young ages. And from there, once we know more about why this is happening, trying to target interventions that can help make sport participation equitable for everyone. It would be nice to see that regardless of when you're born, you're given an equal opportunity to compete in sport. And you know what, if you're younger and you're not as good as someone who's older, and that's actually the case, then so be it, that's what sport is. But we want to have a situation where people feel like they're getting a fair opportunity to be given a fair shot to compete in sport.